Listen. God has been exposing so much that, yeah, there's not going to be anything left hidden, okay? And if you walk in discernment and if you have a personal relationship with the Most High, you're going to be able to know that God is speaking to you. If you really been praying for justice, if you really have fasted, if you really have went to God with your whole heart and said, God, I want to know what's going on. God, show me, then you need to be prepared to know that God is like, this is a now moment. This is the appointed time. So the downloads is going to be coming. The revelations is going to be coming. And that is definitely part of your justice. But one of the things you need to know is that, when people lie on you, when people create stories about you, when people go to other people and make it seem like you've done things to them that you have not, and they have people in their life who think that they're protecting these people, and so they start doing witchcraft on you and they start attacking you, you have to understand that there's going to be a heavy judgment for the instigator. It's going to be a heavy judgment for the person that went and collected all these people. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be heavy judgment on the person that went and recruited people to come against you when you never did anything to any of these people. And the thing about it is that God is holding every last one of these people accountable. Because when you attack somebody without knowing exactly what's going on, when you attack somebody without, especially in the spiritual realm, when you attack somebody, because you got to understand that if you have an instigator in your life that's going to influence people or going to recruit people to hate on you because they don't got enough gall to do it themselves, and they have to go and recruit people to come against you, you have to know, like, these people already had a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? And they just, the instigator just influenced people to intensify the affliction, because you were already being afflicted by the instigator. You understand what I'm saying? The liar. And so now they're afflicting, causing other people to afflict you. And then that's why God had to step in, because he's like, they took it too far. They took it too far. Based off this person playing victim, based off this person lying, based off of this person, just having this woe is me spirit, they run to people who already wanted them to run to them. You understand what I'm saying? They run to the people that have been waiting in the shadows for something to go wrong so that they could become their savior. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why God is dealing with a lot of this witchcraft and a lot of this sorcery, because we didn't know. I say it over and over again. We did not know who was attacking us. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know while we was going through all these different weird type of things. And it was because people were operating in the dark arts coming up against us. And now it is judgment time. I realize these words is coming forth because people still have questions. People still need the confirmation. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people are not going to walk up to you and say, hey, I'm sorry, this is what I did. A lot of these people are walking around in pride. A lot of these people still think that God did not see what they did. So God has to speak out of the mouth of 2 to 3 witnesses to confirm to you what you've been feeling in your spirit and what you've been thinking. So yes, they went to witch doctors. The instigator might not have went to the witch doctor. But the instigator went and got the people that they influenced to go to the witch doctor, to go to the diviner, to get them to bury your pictures and, to send you death spells and stuff like that. And God is coming down hard on all of them. He's holding all of them responsible. Because if somebody would have went and lied on them, they would have expected for the recruits to come to them and say, hey, this is what I heard. But usually these type of people, they don't treat people the way they want to be treated, because they're a bunch of bullies. They're a bunch of manipulators. They're a bunch of opportunists. God is pulling the cover off. The reason why God is allowing his mouthpieces to speak out about this, because he wants you to understand when you see things happening. That's why at one point, God has warned us not to pray for these people. He had to take Jeremiah behind the wall to show Jeremiah how wicked and detestable these people were. Because you know, when you pray for these people, you get in God's way, because the prayers of a righteous man availeth much. And you know your righteousness is as a filthy rags, but at the end of the day, you're blameless under the blood. And Jesus is your advocate before God. So you know your prayers are going to get heard. You know your prayers are going to get answered. And when you start interceding for people that are constantly cursing you, when you start interceding for people that don't mean you well, you're getting in the way. Because God sees all their plots and their plans. And listen, he's dismantling it. He don't want you to get in the way. You be feeling like, dang, I feel like I should pray. And then God is like, no. These people ain't praying for you while they afflicting you. No. And you will begin to know them by their afflictions. If you haven't seen it now, everything that these people have wished on you is really coming back on them. And again, because of pride, you have people that are going to try and hide it. But I'm telling you now, it's going to be so heavy, they won't be able to hide it. When they start acting up, when they start spazzing, when different things start happening, you're going to be able to put two and two together, because God said nothing will remain hidden anymore. He is thinning the veil. He is stripping the veil. He's removing the veil. Whatever he got to do so you can see the evil for what it is. So you can see their torment for what it is. So that you don't second guess yourself anymore. So that their projection goes right back to them. This is the hour that we're living in. Because they recruited a whole bunch of people to come against you when they were already afflicting you. That's why God said he's giving people double for their trouble. Because God saw everything that we were being put through, but he covered us. Even though it felt so hard, we have to understand, if God would have let it come all the way to us, we wouldn't have been able to stand up under it. They know that as well. But the bad part about it is that everything that they wanted to see for us is getting ready to double back, if it has not started. It is en route to touch them. They're unrepentant. They still think that they're bigger than God. They don't even realize that the reason why they don't have no peace is because of everything they've done. They're in a delusion. They are reprobates. They have reprobate minds. But God is pulling the covers off. Prepare yourself to be able to see everything, hear everything. They're not going to be able to hide it. They're going to tell on themselves. God has put you in a posture to understand that anybody that has peace is not coming for you. Anybody that has peace, they're chilling right now. They're enjoying every bit of it. But they have no peace. Peace is not their portion. So they will constantly come for somebody. They'll constantly come for you. They'll constantly try to project on you. They'll constantly try to make you feel uncomfortable. They'll try to do things to inconvenience you. Because who they are inside. I should say what they are inside is tormented. These are the very demons that they have been playing with. They are now coming to collect. Somebody got to pay. Somebody has to pay. So understand that they recruited a good amount of people to come up against you. And those very same people are going to get dealt with by God because they choose to follow the instigator. I just want to share that with you all. Have a blessed day.